Anyway, talking about websites, there's been a lot of talk about social media and how we can use it, how it's impactful. But I think we want to come back to thinking about where is our home base online, and that needs to be your website. Everything that we do in social media needs to come back to our website. That's just coming from experience, but I think that you'll find that a lot of folks will say that you know, who knows what's going to happen with Zuckerberg in 5 or 10 years? Is Facebook still going to be around? I mean, who knows? I think probably so, but if it's not, it'll be the next thing. But if you've got yourwebsite.com there, it's your property, it's your real estate on the internet that belongs to you. You own that domain name. Nothing's going to change that unless you do something with it. So I encourage you, whether you're a nonprofit or a small business or large business or whatever, to focus on having that one spot that is yours, that you can call yours, that you control the content on. It's not living somewhere up on Facebook they can take your pictures down and do whatever. It's your thing. So that's not to say that any of the others bad, and I'll be talking about some more of that as well. But just remember, you want your home on the internet to be your website. That way, everything else, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter, if something happens you want to post out there, it's going to get folks back to your website. And you've heard folks already talk about the call to action. Your website needs to have your call to action on that. So when folks go there, they know what to do, what you want them to do, whether it's if you're selling a widget of some sort, whether you want them to sign up for your newsletter, for your organization, whether you're trying to sell tickets for your event this weekend, all of that needs to be noted on your website. So when folks come there, they know what they're there for. Okay? So I just wanted to outline that as an important thing. So don't think, oh, well, we're on Facebook, we don't need a website. I differ with that opinion. I think you need the website first, and then anything else you do is gravy on top. And Wendy asked me to come up with some analogies, and I don't know if this is a good one or not, but if you think about your website being your home office, your store on the street, whether you're selling or if it's your office for your organization, anything else you do at social media is, I don't want to use the word advertising, but as Kevin Roberts was saying, it's your face-to-face stuff. Yeah, we're out there, we're talking to people in the community, we're interacting with them on Facebook, and we're saying, hey, come to our store. We've got some great stuff here. You're putting out, hey, we've got the latest and greatest thing that just came in today. We want you to come check it out on our website from your Twitter page, and people will see that. And I get to talk about Twitter in a little bit, so I won't dwell on that anymore. Wendy mentioned analytics, and I think when she told me to talk about analytics, she probably was thinking in the back of her mind about search engine optimization probably as well. But one of the great things you can do, and you can get some of this stuff with your social media as well, but on your website, with a free tool called Google Analytics, you can go and look and see the type of people that are coming to your website, if they're a new or repeat person coming, which pages they looked at, if it was a referral from Facebook. If somebody goes to your Facebook page and says, oh, I'm going to click through and go check out their website, it'll say that it was a referral from Facebook. It'll show search terms that they use to find you. So that way that's where the optimization part comes in. You're like, well, they use this word and they were able to find us that way. Well, maybe we need to focus more on that area. And it's just a way to continue to fine-tune things. Your website's never done, so to speak. Yeah, when we're designing and starting the project from scratch, we get to a point where we're all happy with it and we think this is good, but it's something that continues to have to change. We need to update things and continue to figure out what's going to work better, continue to tweak it, so to speak. But one of the things with the analytics part of that is it gives you an opportunity to see what's working, what's not working, and then you can come back and make things better. So much is going mobile now, and I could have spouted out a few statistics for you as far as how many searches are done online on a mobile phone, whether it's an iPhone or an Android appliance. You've got to be catering to folks that are pulling out their phones and looking at stuff. If your old website is not optimized for mobile, when they pull it up, you're looking at it and you can't read any of the words on there. But if it's mobile aware, whether it's a responsive design, so when folks are looking at it on an iPad, their Android phone, anything, the new iOS 7, they're able to see it and integrate with interact with your website in that format instead of trying to zoom in and zoom out and get everything to work out. So you want to check and see, make sure when you're doing your web design that it is mobile aware, because that's how so many people are spending time online now. I mean, that's just kind of how things are changing. So yeah, we spend some time at home sitting there looking at our monitors with either our laptops or whatever. But for the most part, the trend is going that folks are using their iPad even at their house. I've got a friend that was telling me the other day, because I don't remember the last time I booted up my laptop. I do everything on my iPad. I can do computer support. I can check my emails, everything. So your laptop's going to start getting dusty in the corner maybe in the future. So.